What's up? Alright, it's another Friday night. I'm trying to bring you some psycho-spiritual stuff to digest. I like to speak about non-duality, so I'll continue speaking about non-duality like I was to a friend. So, dualities that I'm up against are, well, none at the moment, which is a good thing. Because I'm chillaxing in non-duality, right? And so, this is both and, neither nor, tetralemma logic, which allows you to contemplate the mystery, contemplate multiple perspectives or multiple philosophies, and contemplate, well, both and neither nor possibilities. And so you also have the either or. And so when I was explaining to a friend, she had said, well, what about, so does the either or position inform the other? You know, does the either position inform the or position in its creation, and does the or position inform the either position in its creation? And I said, well, think about it some more simply than that. And you do. It's easiest to think a little more simply than that. It's just contemplate the true mystery, right? And it's apply the two philosophies, psychology and spirituality. And then it's contemplate both and, right? Or unity. And you're stoked. You got all four of those trains of thought going on at the same time. So the entire mind is occupied. And you try to talk about it as best you can because that's how you share wisdom. So, non-duality. Let me continue talking about non-duality. Oh, I also had explained to a client earlier today about the Hinayana wisdom of Shakyamuni Gautama Buddha, in which he talks about the mental rod, the verbal rod, and the physical rod in terms of karma. So the physical rod generates more karma than the verbal rod, which also generates karma, but the mental rod generates little tiny bits of karma, and you can control your mind enough so that you're having a predominance of good thoughts, right? So your karma is good, basically 51%, good thoughts, and therefore you have good karma. And that's important wisdom. It really is. What I like to say is, in order to create something, you want to, then you use the rods to your advantage in knowing and in contemplating that the physical rod is going to bear greater results than the verbal rod, and the verbal rod is going to bear greater results than the mental rod. But you must chillax in non-duality too, and be able to contemplate the mystery and recognize unity, basic fundamental unity, and both and. Just take that off ad infinitum, and you're good. And then either or, place yourself in two philosophies simultaneously. Not that difficult to do. Your brain can do it. And you'd be pretty stoked. I just prefer psycho-spirituality, but some people might prefer cellular physiology or marine biology, or there's a lot of different pursuits that are wonderful, but you must be able to put your mind in multiple philosophies simultaneously to be able to chillax. Otherwise the mind won't be occupied. An unoccupied mind is like, a bad thing. It's like the devil's plaything, right? An unoccupied mind. Always occupy the mind. All right, guys. That's 5 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed this little moment of November 2020. Bye for now.